everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Grizzly in the Hunt with Psychic Medium Kelly Joe. Hello there. We got Kelly Joe in there. We got Gene. Let's see who else. Gary. And Brian. And Crazy Witch. And Denise. How's everybody's Monday coming along there?
Going
Hope
along.
everybody's doing good. And Kathy. So, yeah, Roger. Hello there, Roger. You'll be on YouTube in a bit, outside feeding your dog. All right. And we got Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne. Welcome, everybody, to the show. So, yeah. So, Kelly, how have you been doing? And don't forget Eric. We got Eric. Eric, I just want to let you know, we finally got set up on the Spooky Nookie Wookie Network. Thanks to Vivian and look at that right out of the gate. Thank you, Lala. And thank to Jeremy York and Vivian. Eric, we got that set up. So now we're going to be broadcasting on Sundays on her channel, which is awesome, over in the Yokaimite. So we're going to get that straightened out. Then I sent her a list on my other shows through the week too. She was like, oh my God. She's like, how many shows do you do? So yes, we do a lot of shows. I think this is my 516th show of the year. I lost count. Yes. So thank you, Lala. But yes, and Lala, let's see, she's got one coming up tonight at 9. But Eric, we got that worked out. So Eric and I will be doing a show too. It's called Stand By Paranormal. And I'm looking forward for the dragon. We got to work on the dragon on the show too. So hello, Jean Hudson. She's saying hello, Luna. Welcome to the show, Luna. So what are we gonna do today, Kelly?
Well, I thought that I'd talk about quieting your mind, imagery, and meditation. Now sometimes, and quieting your mind. First of all, you got to start off with a routine, so that's a good thing. And it can only take like 1, 2, maybe 3 minutes to quiet your mind. Like I tell people when they're trying to go to sleep and they can't go to sleep and their brain's going 500 miles an hour, first of all, picture an on-off switch, like a light switch. And when that switch is off, you tell your thoughts, go away. I'll talk to you later. I'll deal with you tomorrow. And that always helps. And another thing is, like if you've ever gone to the ocean and watched waves roll in, you picture one wave and you follow it to shore, and you can image it and hear it and feel it. And then you pick another one until you go to sleep, because that's a repetitive thing that will help you go to sleep. Another thing is to picture a beautiful place that you've been, real or imagined. That'll help you quiet your mind so that you can calm down, Another thing, like if you're dealing with an issue or a health issue or something like that, you can use imagery to help with that. Like see the part. I had a doctor say one time, he goes, well, you got to love what you're working with. Like for instance, if it's cancer or whatever we were talking, he goes, you got to make love to the cancer. I said, well, how do you make love to cancer? He says, you got to love it first before you can heal it. So that was intriguing. And then I had a client a long time ago that she didn't want to ever kill anything, and she had cancer. So what she had is she had a bubble gun that she would put the cancer cells into because she didn't want to kill anything, and she set it up in the bubble. And then I had another lady, she'd do white knights and black knights on horses, and I say, how you doing today? She goes, oh, the white knights are getting massacred today. We ain't doing good. And I said, uh-oh. And then I call her the next day, goes, well, the white knights are winning today. So it's how different people image. Don't forget in the mornings to, have a routine where you have like a few minutes to yourself for quiet time, if you can do it. A cup of tea and routine and quiet time. That helps. A routine always helps with meditation, quieting your mind and body and soul.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does. That really does. That makes a lot of sense. Is that why people in UK always have tea a lot and biscuits?
Yep. They have tea time.
So, yeah, they have a lot of tea time over there. I was talking to somebody earlier this morning at 7 o'clock my time. It was noon their time. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I have a cup of tea, mate. And I'm tea. Why are you always having tea? So, yeah, it was interesting. So,
I'm thinking next time I'll get a cup of tea, drink it, and read the tea leaves on air for everybody.
well, that's interesting. I've never seen you do that before.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do that for you guys.
So what is it? Just the way that they float or something? How you read
Well,
it?
what you do is you have to sip the tea through your teeth, and you have a paper towel for between. If you drink tea leaves, you ain't gonna get a tree. And you read the tea leaves from the top down, and it'll tell you, do different images and tell you throughout the year what's going to occur.
Really?
Yeah.
I never seen that done before.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. My mom and I used to do it all the time. And I do go and do tea leaf readings.
Yeah, I know you do.
And I have a video on tea leaf readings, if you can find it and pull it up when we do it next week, on how to read the tea leaves.
Wow. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
It's a hoot and a holler. It's a lot of fun. And you don't need special tea. You can take a tea bag, rip it open, and I only fill it half a cup full. That way you don't got to drink a whole cup. And you put the tea leaves in the bottom of the cup, and you have a rolling boil on your water, and you steep it. You put a saucer over it, and
right.
then all the tea leaves sink. So you
Right.
sip and turn. So
interesting. So basically, say you meditate to get in touch with your body and clean house while you're in there.
Yeah, why not? Cleaning house is meditative. Like I always call sweeping, mopping, doing dishes unjobs, folding laundry unjobs, and you can meditate while you're doing those.
See, I never can sit there long enough to meditate, right? Like I told you before the show, how somebody gets on your nerves, right? It's like, I believe in karma, ladies and gentlemen, I do, but why do you got to get on my last nerve? I'm like, why, ladies and gentlemen, we're adults. But you got that one little person that, Kelly and I was talking about, always sits there and just like,
right,
and just won't stop, right? So every time I think I got a breather, or I sit there and I'm like, then I try to breathe and I can't breathe. So yes, it's interesting. I would like, that tea thing really would like to. Interesting. What if your tea leaves are saved like a werewolf?
Then you're probably gonna see a werewolf,
Oh, that is funny.
But
leave it up to Eric.
Yeah. So I'll say for what I'm gonna say for next when we do the tea leaf reading, because I could say a whole bunch of stuff about tea leaf reading, but
that's interesting.
Yeah.
So how do you get yourself? Hey, Summer, welcome to the show, Summer. Nice to have you. So how do you get yourself to a relaxed state? How do you get yourself to where you're
Well, what I do is I just get real quiet and I'll say like my white light prayer of protection. And then I always know that I'm in a quiet state when I can see indigo purple in my third eye. I call it
Really?
going to the purple place. And I can go there in an instant. So, and it's like, okay. And that just calms and soothes everything down.
Well, that's interesting. So when you see purple, you know you're there.
Right. That's my zone.
See, Denise, I'm like you. I cannot relax. My nose and shut off. I'm like, here comes the horse around the third turn, ladies and gentlemen. He's up in the stretch and he comes around the corner. I'm like Crazy Witch, right? Hello, Ashley. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. Glad you
But
tuned in.
it takes practice, you know. But it only takes a minute. You don't got to meditate forever. Like just picture something beautiful or give yourself a word that means peacefulness to you. That'll set yourself so you just be quiet for an instant.
How did I know Eric was going to say purple is in his favorite color? And why are you laughing right now, Eric? He just laughed when I said that. So, yeah. Did you or did you not, Eric? Just laugh. Say yes or no. Watch. I want to know. I just picture him laugh.
Yep. And purple is the higher chakra.
Now, that's one thing I do, ladies and gentlemen. I do have to learn my chakra callers. Or is it chakra or chakra?
Chakra.
Chakra. So
there's 7 centers of the body. I'm not an expert in it, but
I knew you did. I felt it. I saw you tilt your head back and go, ha! So, yes. That's what I'm saying. This is where I get those images, Kelly. They just like pop.
Right. Well, you're aware. But and two, when you do this work, it's peaceful. You know, you like before I do a reading, I say my prayer and then I connect to the person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it takes practice to be quiet. You know, but what you can do is like I said, the on off switch works pretty good when you're all wired up, you know.
See, Gene says I can't relax either. It is hard to relax, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. It is not easy when you're as hyped as I am. You know, I mean, you should see me on a call before, you know, or on service calls. You know, sometimes I get hyped up. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, whatever. So fishing, Gary, yeah. Now I can get relaxed on fishing. Yes. So there are 9 chakras, 2 outside the body, Mother Gaia, and 7 within, I believe. I didn't know that. So,
You know, but what you can do too is image every part of your body relaxing and being quiet. Like when you're having trouble, you see the white light cover your toes, you know, melting and relaxing as it goes. I mean, I'm doing the wrong end. Your head, no, I do up and up. And then your foot relaxing and melting as it goes. And you feel the white light and pink light go over it, healing it as it goes. And then their ankle, and then your shin, and then your calf, and then your knee. And you feel it relaxing and getting heavier and heavier. That's what you do when you do meditation. On up over your hips, your thighs, relaxing and melting as it goes. Any pain, any thoughts, you're quiet. Nothing bothers you right now. It's quiet. You feel it going up over your stomach and back and rear end. And then you feel it going up over your chest and your back. You feel it going up over your fingers and wrist and arm and elbow, all the way up your shoulders, up your neck, and then up over your head, straight up to the universe, relaxing and melting as it goes. And then, you know, you close your eyes and you relax, and then you go, and everybody do it with me. Close your eyes, and we're going to go to a beautiful cave. and we're going to find a lovely place to sit. And in that cave, there's a body of water in there, and you're going to see information, a word or an answer to a prayer in that water. And I'll give you guys a few minutes to do that. And then you're going to remember what you see in that water. And once we receive the message in there, keep your eyes closed. We're going to go get up. We're going to walk out the cave, and we're going to see a beautiful woods and clearing. And in that clearing, we're going to meet one of our totem animals, and they're going to give us another message. And you can see the sunlight through the dappled trees and feel the soft breeze and see the beautiful flowers, and you'll get your message. I'll give you guys a minute to get your message and remember it. And feeling relaxed. And then at your own pace, come back to your body refreshed, revitalized, and the memories of your two messages. And then everybody can tell us what you saw when you did it.
Me holding a fishing pole.
There you go. But that's a quick, simple way to get relaxed.
Yeah, Eric, you're supposed to be meditating right now.
Oh, well, I just jumped it on you guys. Oh, well.
Yes, you're supposed to be meditating. Yeah.
So what did you see, Grizz? Who did you see and what message did you get?
I need to go fishing and spend more time outdoors.
Yep, there you go. That's your message. And have the other people type in there what they saw and felt. But that's a quick way to get there and to relax.
Interesting.
And then you can do it yourself. If you're having trouble go to sleep, just, see the white light and pink light cover everything and melt and relax as it goes along, and do every inch of your little body, and then you'll fall asleep.
And Summer Jones, very nice, Kelly Joe. I saw gold coins in the water. My message was all is well and trust. Wow.
Neato. See, that works.
Gold coins. Yes. Fishing always. Yes. Gary Spike Sr.
Oh, it's beautiful to fish.
Denise, I felt lots of warmth and I was flying. Wow.
Neat.
Interesting. Yeah.
But you can use imagery for anything you need. Like if you need extra protection, just say white light and you throw up a white light shield, if you feel like you're in danger, you say warrior angels and they can come in a millisecond.
Summer Jones got a question. Kelly Joe, how do you know it's really a message or just something you want to see?
It isn't an analyzing thing. Just go with it.
There you go. Denise says, thank you, Kelly Joe.
You're welcome. And what I want to ask you guys what totem animal you saw in the clearing.
Mine was a tree talking to me.
Oh, well, that's fine. It doesn't have to be a totem animal.
So
I didn't use great grandmother bear this time. It's amazing when I use that one. Everybody sees, some people will see a real bear. Some people will see granny bear with glasses.
Denise saw a hawk.
That's your totem animal. That means seeing far.
Interesting.
And then Summer Jones saw a jaguar. That's courage and leadership. And you can't hear the jaguar patting on the ground.
Well, what does a white squirrel mean then?
Oh, neat. That's storing things for the future. And white is extra special. It's like a more of a spiritual thing, anything white.
Brian, all I saw was a shimmering on the water and a shadow form holding a picture of a farm.
Neat. His
Mine was a
light.
Highlander cow.
Neat. They're very friendly and they're very they're calm and they're gentle. So that's gentleness.
Car number plates. Interesting. So everybody saw something different.
Right. And then it's amazing to hear the difference of the different energies. But see, you all went there. So it's like you guys are all capable of doing it. And you were relaxed when you were doing it. You weren't thinking of anything else but that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So all the people that said they can't, they just did. Surprise!
Yeah, right. Surprise. Needless to say, I live in dream fishing, Gary says. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, fishing's very wonderful.
Yes. It's interesting.
And that's people's way of being with God and with universal energy, and everything is peaceful.
Yeah. That actually did kind of relax me a little bit. Look, y'all got me hot. I'm going to turn my little studio fan on a little bit now. I got warm in here. It's warm in here. I know it's warm down there.
Oh, yeah. We've had heat index warnings and ugh. It's like, and then we got the Atlantic and the Gulf and the Pacific heating up, man. It's like pumping off Africa.
I know, right?
I am not looking forward to a hurricane.
Ashley did not get to do exercise. I was dealing with the new puppy. Oh, what kind of new puppy did you get? And what's its name?
Yeah, and it's always fun to have a puppy.
Absolutely.
So what else do you guys want to know? Ask questions, peeps.
Lala saw a deer. I missed that one.
That's That's gentleness and overcoming fears.
Well, that's interesting. I wonder how I missed that one.
Oh, hi, Brian. I'm from Michigan, too. I'm from Clare. 150 miles from the Straits of Mackinac, right here. That's what Michiganders do. It's the hand, and we point where we are.
Great Pyrenees, Dixieland's the puppy's names. Lala says, oh, interesting about her deer. I want to know who my spirit guide is, Eric says.
Okay, let's see. I hear Micah, and he's a huge 6 foot tall. He sort of looks Arabic because he has a cloth wrapped around his head, and he has a beard, and he has a long face, and he has like a robe. He has like a gold robe with brown accent. And that's a main guide he's had.
Hey, Kathleen, that's interesting. Well, Eric, are you going to get your flute out and play the thing with the cobra? That's very interesting. Is that somebody, is that like a family member, or is that just a spirit guide?
His spirit guide. It's never been human.
Wow. Interesting.
Somebody wrote something.
Kathleen
Somebody
Connor, go ahead.
somebody was asking their dad or something.
Am I missing things? Shimmering in the water, a white squirrel, daydreaming fishing, Michigan, Great Pyrenees, and Lala, so interesting. My spirit guide, Lala, says thank you.
You're welcome.
Kathleen said hello.
Hi. But somebody was,
Roger.
hi, UP, you're an ooper. Upper, an ooper.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do Kathleen first. Kathleen Connor. Any?
You have major changes happening. You're getting ready to move, and then you're going to change your career. So, but somebody was asking about their father, and I lost.
Lala was. My question is, my dad always comes to me in dreams without smiling. That's always bothered me because he's always a joking, happy guy. But finally, the other night, he visited me in my dream and he smiled.
Well, is he still alive? Right? Is her dad still alive?
That, let me scroll down. Lala, is your dad still alive? I'm at the bottom of the message, so y'all bear
Yeah.
with me if I skipped
Yeah.
y'all. He died from an accident.
Oh, okay. Well, he's trying to figure something out, and he's smiling now because he figured it out. He was concerned too. When he's not smiling, he's concerned.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Eric says, cool. Thanks, Kelly Joe. And okay, so we just answered Lala's. Gene, I'm from Upper Michigan, 2 hours from the bridge, unless nobody knows where that's at.
Yes, I do.
Ashley Combs. Well, I would like to know who my spirit guide is, please. And thank you.
I hear Emma, and she's a tall, thin, with her hair up, and she's wearing like a blue gown. And she has blonde hair and blue eyes. So she's been with you since a kid.
Oh, wow, Ashley. Brian wants to know if someone is an empath and doesn't know it, would they feel anxiety and being overwhelmed in small crowds? And would it make them easy to read people without them saying much?
Yep. And also, you'll be like an energy sponge and you'll pick up everybody else's feelings. And half the time, it isn't yours. So you have to protect yourself, white light bubble yourself before your feet ever hit the floor.
Hello, Yolanda. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you. Gene is a Youper, while and we are trolls. And you crack me up, Brian. Hi, Gary. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Howdy, Yolanda and Crazy Witch. La La, he died from. I'm really sorry to hear that, La La, about your father.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Carol, any messages for me tonight? And thank you.
You're going to get busier than a paper hanger, one-armed paper hanger. Busy, 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 busy. And are you taking a trip? Because I'm here in Hong Kong, beep, beep. You're going to get stuck in traffic. How funny. Oh, watch the air pressure on the rear right tire. Got to watch for picking up like nails or something. So be aware of that. I'm not saying anything bad, but that's what I see.
Wow, interesting. Brian, me as well. Did you YouTube change their policy? What do you mean, Brian? What do you mean by that? Let me know, and I can answer. Hello, Rose. Welcome to the show. I can answer a lot of questions about YouTube. Trust me, I know a lot about YouTube and that platform. Oh, YouTube just froze. It probably. So I wonder if Grizz knows. I'll know if somebody tells me. Ashley Combs, she was a nurse attending when I was born. Absolute best woman ever known. Standing Stones, I haven't yet. I was having trouble getting on YouTube earlier. It's working now. Rose, hello Rose, welcome again. My dad passed 3 days after my 13th birthday. It was strange because we never spoke about it with grief or come to closure. Sorry to
Oh,
hear that, Standing Stones.
sorry about
That's
that.
really tough. Denise, anything for me if you have time, Kelly Joe? Anything?
You need to start journaling. That'll help you. And you need to keep a dream log because you're going to have profound dreams. So write them down. Back to Standing Stones, his dad's going to come to him in a dream and talk to him. And you're going to be able to gently start healing the grief. As you and your dad, there's a spiritual restaurant, spiritual garden, and where you can meet your passed on loved ones, and you're going to get to have closure.
Carol says thank you. She appreciates the messages. And yes, Brian, Ann's during interrupting the show. So thanks to you all and the viewers, I reached a certain level with YouTube on this platform. And they do interject ads. And I think I get like a half a cent per ad per click. So that's a lot of clicks to get paid. But it does not cut out the live feed. So wherever the ad comes in, you automatically get kicked right back in the live feed. So it's not like you miss out anything. It's like watching a program on TV. So that's what that is. It's because of you all and everybody. So, and Rose says, thank you. Brian, I never say that to anyone, but that's rumor. If you move here from lower MI to upper, you can become a yelper. I heard that before. Kathleen, I just wanted to know, will things get better?
Yes. You'll start having improvement in the next 3 months.
Yes, Standing Stones, it was. And my poor mom had 4 kids raised by herself. Wow, that's hard. And Denise says, thank you. It saved me as a guardian, an angel, and I didn't know it was him. Wow, Standing Stones. Ashley Combs, I got great news. My AC1 is 6.6. That's really good. And I've been diagnosed of controlled diabetes now. That's awesome. That's
awesome.
Congratulations. Hello, Rebecca. You're not taking the wheel, putting us in the ditch. Just letting you know. Welcome to the show. Yolanda, Kelly Joe, I'd like to know how many spirit guides I have and what they look like. If you can please and tell me, and thank you.
You have a lady that has dark hair and brown eyes, and she's 5'5", and her name is Monica. That's your main guide. And she wears like a robe. And then you also have like a friar tuck guide, and his name's just plain old John or Jan, you know. Wears the sandals, the brown robe with the cord. Then you have a huge I know that you're from another country, but I see a Shoshone brave around you.
Wow.
So there's what I see around you.
Interesting. Absolutely, Standing Stone says thanks to you guys and everybody. So yeah, interesting. That's interesting now. Absolutely, Brian, guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even have the opportunity to do that. Queen Mother of Godness, how you doing? Hello there. Welcome to the show. Kathleen Connor says thank you.
You're welcome.
Brian's got a question. How do you protect yourself if you just found out about or figured out about being an empathic? How do you tune it
Like
out?
I told you, you white light, protect yourself, put yourself in a protective bubble, and nothing sticks to you. You're in that bubble. You can move and do things, but everything slides off. And then, you don't pick up on everybody. That's how you do it. And you can turn it on and off.
It is hard, Brian. I still have difficulties turning mine off. And Gene Hudson, thank you for letting the ads run. Yes, that really does make a difference. Thank you. I know sometimes they get boring and they're a pain in the butt, but thank you very much, Gene Hudson. Roger says, howdy, Rebecca. Sometimes the stuff they give you for diabetes really makes stuff worse. Hello, Rebecca. They prescribe too much. Why, Grizzly? No will for me tonight? No, Rebecca, I haven't got a tow truck. I gotta get me a tow truck. I gotta get two of them when you and Rebecca and Yolanda's in the house. Denise says she tunes hers out by singing to herself. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Some of the older generations believe you talk about the dead, you trap them here. I've heard about that, Kelly. Is that possible?
Some religions believe that, but I think they're happy that you remembered them.
That is interesting. Lala Bride wants to know who's her spirit guide.
Joseph. See, he's a male. He has brown hair, beard, mustache, blue eyes, like 5'11". That's her main guide. And then she has Sarah, which has auburn hair. She wears it pulled back. And she wears a gown. She wears sandals. So that's her two people.
That's interesting.
And then she has a little girl that looks Spanish, that with pigtails, and her door opener.
You got a door opener in your house? We got to know now. I'm skipping all the way down. Hello, Judy Greenfield. Welcome to the show. All right, Law. Now, answer that question, Law. Does your doors open in thy house?
No. A door opener is a child that helps her open to other dimensions.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
I thought somebody was playing
Not
with the doors
physically.
in her house.
No. Okay. Sorry.
All right. I got all excited there.
Yeah. No.
Hey, Katie. Welcome to the show. Kathleen Connor. Do I have a spirit guide, please?
She has a Jewish gentleman that has the braids, he's like, his name is Kevin.
Interesting.
But he's like a Orthodox Jewish man, with the long coat and the cap and the ringlets and.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, this one, I'm not trying to laugh, but the way she put it, She's like, do I have any spirit guides watching on me, or are they all on vacation?
No, you have spirit guides. You have a very, very old man with long hair, white hair, mustache and beard, and he looks like he's Gaelic. And he's wearing the robes. He sort of looks like Merlin.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Hey,
He's been with her forever.
hey, Katie, welcome there. Yeah, a lot of people do, Standing Stone, have superstitions. Brian, that's funny to these because that's what I do when anxiety hits me. I start singing with the arms wide open. It keeps me at least stable. Now, Brian, do you sing to the Bigfoot? I can picture you out there singing to him. So answer that question. I just want to know. Katie, is there anything from Spirit for me, please?
They want you to make a definitive decision. And then she has a blonde-haired lady. As a guide, and she's wearing like a robe. She's like in a scene. So
Interesting.
and then she has a male like in a scene. So
interesting. Rebecca, she loves to hear about her spirit guides too.
her guide is named, I hear Rudy. It's a male, sandy blonde hair, brown eyes, medium build, and he looks like an average Joe. He's never been human, but he's wearing t-shirts and blue jeans.
That's interesting. There's something I'm getting ready to click on, and this is gonna be interesting. What somebody just said in the comments, I accidentally just saw it by mistake.
Okay, what?
Because I'm jumping ahead, so I'm trying to get everybody's comments in because I'm a little bit behind. So Lala, Queen Mother Goddess, you have powerful gifts, Kelly.
Thank you.
Standing Stones, and hello, Judy. Welcome you to the show. Welcome you again. Kelly, who is my spirit guides? Anyone? Standing Stones? Then I'll get to somebody's comment.
He has a long-haired, bearded, and mustached gentleman that is wearing like it's not really a robe, but it is. It's like he's all in black. And he's a good guy. And that's one of his main guides. And he's wearing like black cloth shoes, sort of like moccasins, but they're not moccasins. So that's how I describe him. And ancient, he's been with him for eons. And then there's another gentleman that is Isaac, and he's like from the biblical time, and he's wearing like a white robe with gold trim and a cord and sandals. So I'm seeing two male guides for him.
Interesting. So you remember when you talked about Lala, right? And about the little Spanish girl with pigtails?
Right.
She says, I'm part Spanish and have dreams of a child with me.
Wow.
Yes. So Judy said, who turned the lights on? When it comes to her, I have no idea. I mean, she's just, And I know Kelly. I thought when I first met Kelly, Judy, I thought she was crazy. I'm not going to BS you. I mean, everything she's ever told me has come to pass.
So she has a ghost that turns the lights on.
Oh, is that's a question?
I
I
guess.
thought she asked who turns your lights on.
I don't know. But I feel like that she does have a female ghost, and it is a child, and they're like from the 1800s.
Oh, so
And
you have somebody turn your lights off and on, Judy?
Blonde hair, pigtails. She has a light blue dress with a Peter Pan collar.
Wow. Let us know. I want to know in the comments. Yolanda says, I always picture three of their names, Sadie, Sarah, and Sophia. So weird. That is weird. Jean standing. My mom went to the Covenant at 15, came home, decided she's going to be a nun, and met and marry my dad, and had 13 kids.
Wow, there you go.
Wow. Kathleen says, thank you. Let's see if she answered that. Jean says, a living room light goes on and off by itself. Yes.
That's who is doing it?
So there you go, Judy. There's your person that's causing the light to go on and off. She says, I told whoever it is to leave it in the name of Jesus Christ.
But it's a land ghost. I guess they live there. They aren't harmful.
Wow. Stanley said, take the bulb out. Let me tell you something. I actually, when I was younger, unplugged a lamp because of my grandfather down at the lake. And I joke you not. And my mom had the same thing happen. The light came back on, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, without the plug. Yep.
Yes. Yes. So, absolutely. So, I actually, Standing Stones, have tried to replace a bulb my younger days and didn't know that my youngest daughter didn't tell me that she tried to turn it on and it didn't work. And you know how you try to screw in the light bulb and you put your finger in the socket to figure out where?
No.
Yeah, did I get electrified? It has no plug. You charge it. Oh, wow. Interesting. Gene Hudson, Grizzly, when my mom passed, they shut the power place and lights and rails still come on. Yeah, I'm out. That's why I got my holy water. That's why I got my crucifixes.
There you go.
That's why I got my white, holy, blessed white candles. And I've got all kinds of other stuff. I got my spiritual warfare kit. I am prepared. So, yes, I do love the paranormal, but I do get scared. I'm not going to lie. If you haven't watched my shows, I get scared easily. The other night, Kelly, you would laugh. I got my Apple Watch charger. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So I don't have my Apple Watch on. It's right here. Well, somehow my elbow knocked this off and it hit my lap. The charger did. And I thought somebody touched me. And I about came unglued on the show. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, somebody touched me. But yes, how embarrassing. Because I like freaked out. But well, we had a haunted house in Frankfurt that was abandoned for years. I threw a snowball at it and lights come on at once. And the owner said the power was turned off. No, I'm good. I'm good. First time watchman, love to know my spirit guides, please. Kayla, welcome to the show. If you could, first time watchers, if you don't mind, make sure like us and subscribe to our channel, please. And Kelly Joe, Kayla, anything for her spirit guides, please.
She has old Lakota Indian lady as one of her guides. She's dressed in white buckskin with the fringe.
Oh, oui.
And then she does have a Frenchman with a bowler hat. He's short. He's like 5'6" and a mustache. So
Interesting.
and it's a brown suit.
Interesting. What do you think about that, Caitlin? Welcome. Yeah, everybody's welcome to the show. We love new people. Just, if you don't mind, if you like the show, ring the bell, follow us, hit subscribe, and like us. Grizz, there's no amount of protection going to save you from me. I know, Eric. Kelly Joe already warned me about you. She called me for days. You got to do something about this Eric fella. And we are Eric. So I'm actually got a show date in mind. We're going to talk tonight. So
Cool.
Yes, he's the one that makes the REM pods.
Yeah.
That you told me that I needed to work with. He actually makes another one, ladies and gentlemen. It's a dragon. I can't wait to get on the show too and work with. Yeah, the eyes light up and everything. I'm real excited about that. Very talented.
I want to thank everybody for following tonight and coming on the show, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and we will catch you on the next show next Tuesday at 7. Well, actually, you'll be back Friday for the True Crime Show, right?
Yes.
So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, part 2 on the Paranormal True Crime Show. We're having part 2 on that case where we're bringing the case in front of the psychics. And we're going to reveal the case in front of the psychic board. So tune in for that. And also tonight at 9 p.m., we have Enchanting with Lala. So Lala will be on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. She'll have her rides, and she's going to discuss one of my dolls. Yes.
Neat. Okay.
No, it's not neat. Not neat. So everybody, Godspeed from coast to coast around the world. That's a wrap. We'll see you, Kelly.
Good night.
Bye.